Welcome back to Behind Times Gaming. This is JD. Today we're going to be opening up some Pokemon cards. So let's get right into it. We're back, and today we have this Gengar Eraser Back to School Blister Pack. It's a little different. I saw this one and it looked cool. I got it for a pretty decent price, so I figured we're going to pick it up. We're going to crack it open. We're going to open some packs and have some fun today. So let's get to it. Let's get this cracked open and take a look here. First of all, right off the bat, I love this packaging. I love that they have the packaging actually creates this Pokeball. See that? It creates this Pokeball for the little Gengar Eraser to be in. Very, very cool. Now, of course, this came in two. There was a Gengar, and then there was, oh my god, I just lost his name. It was on my tongue. This dude. You guys will know it. You guys will know it. I had his name on my tongue, and I forgot it. But you can get one of two of these. I think they come with the same packs, a Temporal Forces and a Twilight Masquerade, but just different erasers. This is just the one I happened to find. So let's get it opened up, and let's see what we actually get in here. Right. Come on. You gotta actually break into that right there. Right there. There we go. Once we get broken into it, we're good. There we go. Now we got it going. Now we got it going. We're just gonna put this in there. Slide all this out. Throw away the garbage. Okay, so here we go. We got... The first thing we got here is we got this adorable little Gengar Eraser. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cool. Look at the little Gengar Eraser. We're never going to use him to erase. He's just going to sit on my desk and be super cool. He's so cute. Look at him. You go right here. Look at you. You sit right there, Gengar. You watch over everything. Okay? You're absolutely adorable. And then, of course, we have a Temporal Forces booster, and we have a Twilight Masquerade booster. We've done a lot of Temporal Forces in the past few videos, so we're going to start with that. We're going to put the Twilight Masquerade aside. We're going to leave that one for the end. We're actually going to start with this Temporal Forces booster. Of course, we got what is his name? I know he's the is it the Ancient or the Future? I think it's the Future Copalion. There we go. Let's go ahead and let's get this Temporal Forces pack open and see what we get. Okay. Now let's slide this out. Of course, we have our live code. We're going to put that aside. And then because these are a Scarlet and Violet pack, we just do one card to the back. Flip it around. Put it down right here. And I'm going to go ahead and get these sleeved up. And I'll be right back with you. Okay, we're back. We got this Temporal Forces pack all sleeved up. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what we got. So first up should be our energy card, and we have a basic Darkness energy. This is the very plain one. I like the Scarlet and Violet energies that come in later on, where they have the extra design. Not a huge fan of these ones. Next up, we have a Victini. Look at him, super cute. HP 80, we have Flippity Flap. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 6 cards, and we have Sinjaw for 30 damage. Discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Absolutely adorable. Then we have a Bronzor, HP 80. We have Mirror Attack for 10 plus damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Psychic Pokemon, this attack does 30 more damage. Very cool. Oh, we have a Mudbray, HP 80. Look at him, so cute, covered in all that mud. We have Smash Kick for 10 damage, and we have Mud Slap for 50 damage. Absolutely adorable. Next up, we have a Ghastly to go with our Gengar. We have HP 60. We have Mysterious Beam. Flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. And we have Suffocating Gas for 30 damage. Oh, next we have a Supporter Trainer card, Eevee. Your opponent reveals their hand, and you discard up to 2 item cards you find there. Very cool. Oh, we have a Scorch, HP 140. We have Singe. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. And we have Charring Breath for 180 damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon isn't burned, this attack does nothing. So you got to do Singe first, and then you can do Charring Breath the next turn for a big bit of damage. We have an item trainer card, Buddy Buddy Puffin. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon with 70 HP or less and put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. I got a few of these already. Now I think we're getting into our reverse hollows. First up is a Metagross reverse hollow. We have HP 180. We have Meteor Mash for 60 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon's Meteor Mash attack does 60 more damage before applying weakness and resistance. Very cool. So 60 the first, 120 the next. And then we have Luster Blast for 200 damage. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Very cool. Let's go ahead and get this Metagross put into a top loader. Slip him right in there. And let's get our taps. A little side tap. Eek. And there we go. There is our Metagross. Put you aside. We have reverse hollow number 2 is a Chatot. Or Chatot. One of those. HP 70. We have a Capella. Search your deck for up to 3 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. Then shuffle your deck. And we have Gust for 20 damage. I love the normal reverse hollows. They have this extra color down here. Absolutely gorgeous. I've noticed that on a few extra cards I've seen lately. We're going to go ahead and get that sleeved up. Or sorry, put into our top loader. And get a tap. There we go. There's our Chatot reverse hollow. And now our last card of this Temporal Forces pack. Ooh, very cool. We have a Torterra EX. We have HP 340. We have Forest March for 30 times damage. This attack does 30 damage for each of your grass Pokemon in play. And Jungle Hammer for 150 damage. Heal 50 damage from this Pokemon. Very cool. Very, very cool. Let's get this EX card thrown into our top loader. Slip it in there nice and easy. Let's get our taps all the way down. Perfect. Again, there is our Torterra EX card. Put that there. Let's go ahead and take a look now at what we got in this first pack. Watch your toes, Gengar. Okay, here we go. This is from our first pack, and this pack was a Temporal Forces pack. There we go. There's what we got from our Temporal Forces pack from this Back to School Gengar Eraser Blister. Okay, let's go ahead and pack this up. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay, and now we're going to jump into this Twilight Masquerade pack. This is actually the first, I'm pretty sure, this is the first Twilight Masquerade pack I've ever opened. So that'll be cool. That'll be cool. So let's go ahead and get this flipped over. Let's get it opened up. slip it on out. And of course we have our live code. We're going to put that aside. And then where it's still Scarlet and Violet, it's just the one card to the bottom. Flip it around, put it down here. We're going to go ahead and get this sleeved up, and I'll be right back with you. We are back, and we have pack number 2, which was a Twilight Masquerade pack. As we said, this is the first Twilight Masquerade pack I've ever opened. I got good feelings about this one. Okay, guys, let's get into it. So first up should be our energy card. And we have a basic fire energy. There we go. Like I said, it is just the basic fire energy, not the one later on in the packs when we get a little more detail. And next up, we have a Crawdaunt. HP 130. We have Snip Snip for 40 damage. Flip 2 coins. For each heads, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. And Rampaging Hammer for 180 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. And then we have a Farfetch'd HP 70. This is my aunt and best friend's favorite Pokemon, so it's always cool to see a Farfetch'd show up. Ability is Impromptu Carrier. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may search your deck for a Pokemon tool card and attach it to this Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. And we have Mock Cut for 30 damage. Discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Next, we have a Torkoal, HP 130. We have Ramming Shell for 30 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance. And we have Fire Spin for 110 damage. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Ooh, we have a Kadabra, HP 80. We have Psychic for 10 plus damage. This attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Very cool artwork there for that Kadabra. Next, we have a Pokemon Tool Trainer card, Handheld Fan. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, even if this Pokemon is knocked out, move an energy from the attacking Pokemon to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Very cool. Oh, we have a Morpeko, HP 70. We have ability Snack Seek. Once during your turn, you may look at the top card of your deck. You may discard that card. And we have Pick and Stick. Attach up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. Very cool little Morpeko. And now we have a Conkeldurr, HP 180. We have Tantrum for 80 damage. This Pokemon is now confused. And we have Gusty Swing for 250 damage. If this Pokemon is affected by a special condition, ignore all energy and this attack's cost. Ooh, interesting. So you could do Tantrum, get confused, and then take a go at Gusty Swing even though you don't have the energy for it. Interesting, interesting. I think now we're getting into the reverse holos. Yep. And our first reverse holo is a Stadium Trainer card, Community Center. Once during each player's turn, if they played a supporter card from their hand this turn, they may heal 10 damage from each of their Pokemon. Very, very cool. Let's go ahead and get this put into a top loader. And get our taps. There we go. There is our Stadium Trainer Community Center Reverse Holo. Okay, and this should be Reverse Holo number 2. Ooh, and we have a Crawdaunt Reverse Holo, HP 130. You guys know how much I like getting the normal version and the Reverse Holo in the same pack. I always think that's cool. So we have Snip Snip for 40 damage, flip 2 coins for each heads, discard the top card of your opponent's deck, and we have Rampaging Hammer for 180 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. Let's go ahead and get this thrown into our top loader as well. Slip it on in there. Of course, let's get our taps. There we go. There we go. There's our Crawdont Reverse Holo. And our last card of the pack and last card of this video, is a Walking Wake Holo. HP 130. This is, of course, an ancient card. I believe it's supposed to be an ancient Suicune. I suck at saying that one, but I think that's what this is. And we have Aurora Gain for 20 damage. Heal 20 damage from this Pokemon. And we have Undulating Slice for 20 times damage. Put up to 9 damage counters on this Pokemon. This attack does 20 damage for each damage counter you place in this way. Ooh, take damage to give damage. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and get this put into our top loader. Let's get our tap. We need a little side tap here. There we go. Little more. There we go. And there is our Walking Wake Holo. Okay, let's take another look at what we got in this pack. So not a bad haul for our first ever Twilight Masquerade pack. Like you say, well, you guys do know how I like getting both the normal and the reverse holo in the same pack. I always think that's a cool little thing. I always find that fun. So this, of course, is what we got in pack number 2 and our first ever pack of Twilight Masquerade. I think I'm correct on that. I don't think I've opened a Twilight Masquerade in the past. Maybe I have. Who knows? We'd have to double check. But I think this is the first one ever. Let's go ahead and take these away. Let's take a quick look at the hits we got. So we'll pull this down. Pull out the hits we got from the first pack, which was a Temporal Forces pack. And there you go. So that is the hits we got from this back to school Gengar Eraser Blister. So what'd you guys think? Have you guys picked up any of these back to school blisters? I know normally do come with an eraser of some type and 2 packs, and they're usually pretty well priced for the packs you're getting. Let me know if you guys ever picked anything up and if you ever pulled anything good out of them. Well, that's it for this one, guys. I hope to see you on the next one. Bye. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more. I will see you all next time.